Good evening to the fellow Kawasaki Versys-X riders and those who are interested. Couple of things here. This is a ride I took in the evening last week. Rode up to the Regal Mine and in on a couple of kind of bumpy old roads, but not too bad. You know, I think you get up there pretty easy with a vehicle other than a bike. One of the things I want to point out during this video is the difference between the camera that I have on my helmet and the GoPro that's currently mounted on my handlebars. They both take fairly good videos. I really like the form factor of the Sony HDR AZ1. It's small and it doesn't stick out, doesn't catch a lot of wind on your helmet. For this ride, it's mounted to the side of my helmet using Velcro. The next video that I put up, it's mounted with an actual Sony mount. Anyway, what I'm going to want you to listen to is the sound difference in the Sony versus the GoPro. The GoPro audio is much more robust, much more like actually being there, whereas the Sony is kind of scratchy and tinny. So for audio quality purposes, I don't know, I'm looking at how I might solve that. What you just saw there was the little cabin, the mine shack over the entrance at the upper level. I think these are both the Regal Mine. This one I'm on my way back in to the lower section, which I'm sure is Regal. And there's a picture at the end of that one as well. The roads up to these aren't too bad. You can see there's some sticks in the road and it's a bit rutted. But overall, other than a little bit of mud and trying to stay out of the ruts and dodge branches, pretty nice little ride. I do think I'm going to want to update the headlight. I've seen on Adventure Riders forum that some folks are putting LED lights in there, and that's certainly what my plan is at some point. I try not to ride after dark, as I managed to meet a deer early on in my riding career and found out that that's not very pleasant. And since they're a lot harder to spot at night, I try to avoid riding after dark if I can help it. But if I have to, I want as much light as I can. So, yeah, LED lights. Pretty sure even those of you with cheap speakers or tinny headphones could hear the difference in especially the low end on the GoPro camera that you were listening to here. But it's also, I just think, a lot more pleasing to the ear than the Sony camera audio. So here we're kind of doing the whole ride off into the sunset thing. After playing around at the mines, taking a few photographs, and just, you know, exploring a little bit. Rode up over the top of Camp 9. Off to my left, you can't see it as Brush Lake, but I did stop and take a few pictures. I'm not including those just because the video's already getting up to almost 5 minutes. But yep, I'm going to stop here and take a few photos, walk around, enjoy myself. There's a nice breeze blowing, you can see. And then right after that, the next clip is, I've just decided that now that the engine's broke in, I'd include something that where I shift up a little bit quicker. So here, I'm starting off and shifting at 10,000. I'll stop talking so you can listen. So I think I topped out there at, I don't know, about 65 miles per hour. Try not to run it up over the speed limit. And shifting at about 10,000 RPM for each gear other than first. And first is just kind of a bit, it's kind of a granny low. So I get out of that one as quick as I can and then ran the others up to 10,000. See you next time.